there's a court case that has been widely reported involving the Honorable Sedina Tamaklo, who is the former MASLOC chief executive. And on social media this evening, we have been sent comments that Sedina Tamaklo has put across on the social media. So you can see that there in the middle of the screen, put in the 2 orange bars. It says, this is Sedina writing to Abraham Ferguson. It says, Abraham Ferguson, the matter is in court. He is a witness, referring to our guest tonight, Stephen Amoah. He says anything that he says or does that is related to the matter, he will be in contempt. He says that anything he says or does that is related to the matter, he, Stephen Amoah, our guest tonight, would be in contempt. We would also sue should he malign me. So we wait and see. There was a news story that broke the other day that you have spent 1.1 million in this matter. I want to ask you to audit 2 million. I want to ask you about that.
Before I answer, I would like to advise Ghanaians that I think it's time we realized that captions and the stories that are found on the net and in newspapers shouldn't be taken as they are. We should go deeper and find out before we comment and insult.
You are blaming
people.
Journalists for
no, I'm blaming
screaming not, wild headlines.
No, it's not. I'm not blaming them. I'm advising people. I'm not even talking about the headlines. I'm talking about people who
read the headlines,
are easily bought into the headlines and they insult people. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, oh, you're this, you're a thief, you've done that. I mean, in the first place, it is never true that 1.1 million has been spent on auditing issue whose value is about 2 million. That is not true. It is incorrect. The total amount involved is about 150 million.
Total amount involved in the
yes,
the
it's
audit.
over 150 million.
150 million what? What has happened?
Ghana cedis.
Is it embezzled? Has it been
no,
embezzled?
No. But in fact, the audit actually covers 209 January to March 2017.
Oh, the MASLOC has not had an audit since then?
No, it doesn't. They did one which was not forensic, not that comprehensive, because there were a lot of issues. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
So you're doing a full audit of MASLOC activities?
Forensic audit.
Financial activities of MASLOC from 2009 to March 2017?
Yes.
And the total amount spent within that period?
Not like issues that were being audited. There are some of them.
So the suspicion, if I can call it that.
When you're auditing, it's not just a suspicion.
Okay.
You are auditing financial statements from 2009 to
so you're auditing everything. So the entire portfolio,
exactly.
The value of the money that has been transacted.
No, the issues that they were actually,
isolated.
Yes, they were
issues that
on.
were isolated.
For instance, financial statement will have to be audited, whether it reflects the GAAP or the financial standards of the world in terms of presentation. Yeah. Whether they also reflect the actual activity or materiality, and also whether there was adherence to compliance, internal control systems, and other legal components. These were done. And so you have a loan portfolio or debt portfolio of over 67 million.
Debt portfolio? That is the money people are taking from MASLOC that they are not paid back.
Exactly.
67 million.
So they were over that, more than that.
Okay.
And then they also audited these vehicle issues. You remember the
GPR MASLOC vehicles.
That was over 62 million. It was about 62 million over here, thereabout. And then there was an issue that was also about 2,044,700 and I think it's 80 or 50. There was another issue that was about 93,412. So there were plenty. And they did nationwide. They did head office and then the 10 regional offices. So if people are lying about these things, it's very
But is it true that it cost 1.1 million for their fees? Not that it's excessive, but I'm just asking whether the figure is correct.
Yeah, let me tell you. Yes, 1.1. And that forms about 0.7 or 0.8%
of the amount of money they were
auditing. It's even less than 1%.
Of the money they were auditing.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's something.
What is the standard in the market? If you're auditing, what's the standard? Like lawyers receive 5% if it's above 100 million, 10% if it's below.
Lawyers even take 5%.
Yeah, within a certain range. The Ghana Bar Association approves that.
Normally, the standard, sometimes they charge per hour. The standard
one
is 300.
Upon the money they're auditing?
Yeah, some do. It depends. Some do percentages.
Okay.
I don't have the standard figure. Some also do per hour. Hour, they charge, the standard is I think $300 per hour.
Per hour of this work will be a lot of hours.
You understand what I'm saying? So people don't know. So it's never true that it was 1.1 chasing just 2 million. Then it means 1.1 chasing over 150 million. That was being audited. And normally you don't audit simply because of the figure. Audit is done, one, to make sure that going forward we don't lose money.
So you're like auditing and putting systems in place at the same time.
Exactly. Okay. And apart from that, they were commissioned by Yoko.
The auditors?
Exactly. They were commissioned. The letter, everything is there. And the Yoko stated, they gave guidelines as to what should be done, and we are supposed to pay. And Yoko is like a high court. You know something about me? I'm not perfect. But if I tell you that when I came, this is not about the court case, so I can speak about it. Per diem, and I'm not condemning my predecessor because she was taking, it was a policy that was agreed by then, maybe by the board then, that when she travels outside
the country,
when the CEO, I will even say my
Ghana.
No, outside Greater Accra, per diem was about 5,000 a day.
Hey,
excluding transportation.
Say that again.
5,000 a day.
5,000 Ghana cedis a day.
Excluding, transportation.
At that time, 5,000 was about $1,700.
You understand what I'm saying?
Per day?
Yes.
So she travels 10 days.
I'm not saying she was doing that.
Or she travels 10 days.
That was the policy for CEO. When I came, go and check what I did.
What did you do?
For myself. Even, I never knew I didn't have the right to change it. And then I changed it at once. My first, going around the whole Ghana, all the 10 regions, I was taking 300 a day, excluding transportation.
Why did you change it?
I thought it was too much.
Why do you think it was too much? 5,000 cedis
to me,
for the
it's too much.
chief executive per day, taking the risk, going to all over the country. Ghana is a long country.
Let's go into the main issue, because there's a fact. Why do I have to take that? To me.
So right now, what do you think?
What
was the standard now?
Oh, the board came. They've made it. I think it's about 2,000 or so.
So you take 2,000 now.
I think 2,000.
So if you do 10 days, you have 20,000, which is fair.
Well, you understand?
And you think 5,000 is excessive.
So you know what? I'm entitled to business class.
That is when you're traveling outside the country?
Yes. Not until the board came. Outside the country, going to do something that is for the country, not for yourself.
Related to MASLOC?
MASLOC, yes. I never ever took business class. Because I saw the difference was sometimes $5,000.
Difference between what and what?
Business class, first class, and the economy. So I was taking economy. Even from here to Australia, 24-hour flight, I took economy. The point I want to drum home is that it's not everybody.
But that's populist, isn't it? That's populist.
That's what you think.
Is that not populist?
What I'm saying, no. We have
Why are you doing that?
I'm saying that I think state resources must be prudently managed. That is me.
So has the board upgraded that as well?
No, when they came, they said, I can't do that. It's not within my own discretion.
It's not about yourself. It's about the organization.
So my last trip, yes, I did. But what I'm saying is...
So your last trip, you were in business?
Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, the first time I took, surprisingly, coincidentally, from, I think, Dubai to Australia or something. I was lucky and I had that chance. That was my first time. I used to travel before university. I never took business
But did you enjoy it? Would you like to keep it?
Oh, but if I have money, now I'm strong and energetic, I will not.
But if you are 65?
Yeah, if you're 60 going, I think, because if you're traveling, your health condition. The point I'm making is that it's not everybody that is interested in corruption. I can make mistakes, yes. You understand? Even non-compliance, you can make mistakes. Mistakes are there. But it's not somebody. But one thing about this country is people who really want to live genuine life and make sure that state resources are properly used, effectively and efficiently used, they are not encouraged. They are not motivated. They find stories just to tarnish your image, just to discourage you, demotivate you, and get you down. It's not good. It's not everybody that is in politics and is ready and prepared and interested in squandering and wasting state resources. No. I don't think I'm in politics because I want to be rich. I'm not saying when I work, I don't want results, I don't want money. I need to manage my economic life. But the fact of the matter is that people can write. And one thing is, the media guys, when somebody writes something about another person, please, just check from the other side before you publish. A time may come, people will not go to court. They also resort to other alternatives. And
what's happening in court?
Oh, I'm not a legal practitioner. I don't want to, not that I'm afraid of what...
But are you a witness in the matter?
Yes, I am. I think
so have you spoken in the court?
Yeah, I'm done with my witnesses.
Okay.
And then sometimes the media change the stories, and it's not. I'm not interested in those things. You can lie and say whatever you want, but one thing I believe, Paul, in my life, that there's always God. I'm a sinner, but I believe there's God. No matter what you
Everyone
do,
is a sinner, isn't it?
yes, but no matter what you do.
What's your favorite sin?
Why do you want to ask this?
Your pet sin. You said you're a sinner.
Why do you want to ask?
You don't have
this?
to answer it. We can go on without it.
I think I wouldn't want to talk about
But
it. I'm not
remembering your pet sin is making you laugh. So I'm wondering what the pet sin is that is making you laugh.
I'm not perfect.
I don't know whether you and I have the same pet sin. I hope it's not the same.
I don't know yours.
Neither do I know
But I'm
yours.
not perfect.
Okay.
But I'm somebody.
But you can't tell us your pet
I'm somebody that believes strongly in God.